listen over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's your girl Owamie and welcome back to the channel. This is yet another video and this is the exclusive video that I promised you guys. So please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. We are also nominated for the best YouTube channel and the link for that is in the description box down below. I do go above and beyond to give you guys this news and this story, so please just go vote so that our channel can win. Now these are the chats that are between Nota and Itumeleng Bukaba. Itumeleng is the woman that is accusing Nota of sexually assaulting her on the 5th of September 2024. So what I decided to do is that, obviously, I think I said in the previous video that I did communicate with Nota to find out, Nota, what is going on. And he did not want to say too much, but he said, you know, everything is there, the chats are there, I will send you. And he sent me a link, guys, with the chats that him and Itumeleng have had from the very beginning. Now, unfortunately, if I was to read all of them, would be here the whole day. So since she is alleging that the incident happened on the 5th of September, I'm gonna start reading from the 4th of September just so that we can, you know, go down with it, right? So I'm gonna try my best to read you know, as best as I possibly can, just so that you guys can understand well and, you know, just understand fully. So we're going to start on the 4th. This is the first message that I am seeing here on the 4th. It was at 6:47. So that is 6:47 in the morning. Itumeleng is the one that initiated the conversation. Good morning. Do you have time to see me this morning? She then also went on to send again. I know it's short notice, but my team only just confirmed I can take a day off today. So I'm gonna try and read it the way it is. There's a bit of aggression there. Where I will you know, confirm. Then Nota replied, highly important. Register before you arrive. And so this is when I think he sent the code and everything. And, you know, those are just some messages that are actually just showing, you know, the map and everything. And so due to the fact that there's some private information like addresses and stuff, that's the only reason why I would not put the chat up. But I think if you know me, you can trust me with the fact that I'm gonna read everything as is. And besides, I've actually downloaded this, so if anyone just wants to see a particular part, maybe I can chop that and show you guys. But I'm gonna read everything as is, okay? So still on the 4th, Nota says, cool, come through. What time will you get here? I just woke up. So this was at around 7 in the morning. Itumeleng said, I'm going to try 10 a.m. I just have to buy spoons and mugs and send them to my grand's house, then I'll come. Nota says, cool. Itumeleng then says, let's move it to 11. I'm sorry, my sister took forever to get ready. Itumeleng then again says, hey, I forgot my identification. Will I be able to get in? She then sends another message where she deletes. And then Itumeleng says, I tried using my mom's, but it won't work. Nota says, use the link and register on the map. Itumeleng said, yeah, I don't have my ID. Itumeleng then again says, I have only my front pic of my ID. Then Nota says, select other. And then Nota says, park on the side, I'll come get you. And then Nota voice calls and there was no answer. Itumeleng says, I'm here, my phone was off, was charging. Then Itumeleng says, I'm in. She then again says, why am I angry still? I don't think that worked. I was supposed to feel less angry. So when she said she was in, this was 11 a.m. a.m. Yes, in the morning. And then when she sent this next message, it was at 1:42. So to 2. And then she said, why am I angry? Still, I don't think that worked. I was supposed to feel less angry. Then she sends another one and says, I know why. It's cause we're not talking about my music, which is why I approached you. I don't want to get derailed. So this is the fourth, guys. Itumeleng then again says, and it's that I don't want to. I just wanted you to invest in me first, not as a wife, as a project like you said. But the ship has sailed because I was hurting and needed comfort. And this message was edited. Itumeleng then said, I really hope you're a man of your word, but all I can do is hope. I have nothing left to ensure it other than the fact that I'm talented. Depends on what that means to you. She then sent another message. Not that. Okay, so I guess she was correcting. Nota, which was 1 hour later, responded, you ruminate a lot. We'll work on getting you out of your thoughts. And then Itumeleng said Zol. And then this message was edited. Itumeleng then said, but if you could help me with that, you would have done something I consider extremely hard to do. Again, that was also edited. Itumeleng said, come with the territory of having to think for someone around me all the time from every angle I can. Then Nota sent a message again almost an hour later, because that message, okay, almost 30 minutes I think, because that message was sent at 16:51. Nota responded at 17:13 and said, it's not hard, it just needs you to commit to your self-improvement. Do it scared. Then Itumeleng said, agreed, working on it. She then sends 2, 4, 5 messages that she deletes, and then she continues to say, so okay, after that, guys, this is now the 5th of September, 6:46. She sends the message saying, you owe me a lot of real affection or something tangible because what happened yesterday was not cool. I wasn't feeling it. I'm still unhappy. Something went horribly wrong. It was all too much too soon. I'm usually more liberated than that. When I want sex, it's extremely easy to tell because I take charge. That message was edited. She then continued to say, I'm mad at you for pushing me. It's playing in my mind. The number of times I said no, stop, pushed you away. Not cool. That message was also edited. Then she sends another one that she deleted. I came to your place looking for an intimate conversation. Then she sends another one that she deletes. And then she sends, also turns out I'm not ovulating, but I'm in that week. Send cash for plan B, please. Then she sends another message, deletes, another one, deletes, and then she sends, and no, I'm not ruminating in processing and I'm borderline traumatized. Itumeleng then continues to say, this message is, oh, another one, which that message was deleted. So as I said, he sent me a link. Everything that was being done that side is showing here. She then sent another one saying, it's fixable, but would need you to take action to approach me differently. I just need evidence that you're not using for sex. So I think she wanted to say you're not using me for sex and not verbal evidence since you've already taken physical action. She then sends another one saying, I get that you are physically attracted to me, but if you can be patient enough, let me work through my traumas and be a shoulder to lean on. You will find that I have a lot more to offer. I'm very kind and nurturing and extremely loyal. I love taking care of people, but that has been stripped away from me by I think she wanted to say people who think only of themselves, like what you did yesterday. I get that I came to your house seeking emotional source, but if you weren't willing to do that, you should have told me to leave, not pushed your way in, saying we can kiss and talk at the same time, knowing that all I wanted was to talk. I told you I want to look at you and understand you first before because I'm afraid, but it fell on deaf ears. You carried on and I gave up struggling because I did not have energy. I've been through a lot this week. Now, mind you guys, all these messages that I sent you guys, they were sent in the morning of the 5th. And Nota did not respond to any of that yet. And the last message that I just read to you guys now was at 9 a.m. 10 minutes past 9, Nota then says, why? I'm a grown man. You're a grown woman. The blowing hot, then cold is scary. I wake up to an essay about me being some kind of monster. This is some really disturbing manipulation and guilt tripping. Having trauma doesn't give you the right to torment me. Can we be adults, please? Itumeleng then says, I'm not tormenting you. I'm explaining to you what happened yesterday. Let's make a deal. If I say no the first time, take it, don't push it. Nobody made you do that. She then continued to say, if I say don't, I mean it, even if I say it with a smile on my face. I say it that way because I don't want to put you off, because I want to spend time with you, not have sex. Not yet, at least. I've been making it clear. Lead with something else, not sex. She then continues to say, you promised to woo me. You are not wooing me. You are being horny all the time. I stopped you multiple times. I said, no, I want to look at your face. No, I don't want to get on top of you. I want to lay by your side. No, I don't want to kiss. I just want to talk. I said all these things clearly. I didn't stutter. It's like you wanted me to be aggressive while saying it for you to take it seriously. I wasn't going to be aggressive because I did not have it in me at the time. Came there because I had a lot on my mind and needed to unload. Then Itumeleng continues to say, all I need from you right now is to accept that you did not listen to me and you pushed, and if you say sorry for it, we can move on. It does not have to be a hula baloo. I don't want a hula baloo. I want to forget about it. Help me forget about it. She continues to say, denying it is going to force me to prove it, because now you're basically saying I'm a liar, which is unnecessary. I don't want to go that far. I'm prepared to move on from this, but you have to be willing to move on too. And atone, that's all. Don't make it a bigger thing. Then that message was deleted. Edited, sorry. She sends another one saying, I don't want sex from you. I don't want sex from you unless it comes with a relationship, because as an attractive woman, it's easy for me to get laid, but harder to get someone to commit. I made that clear. You are not offering me a relationship or commitment because of your recent divorce. I made it clear to you that I don't sleep with men I'm not in love with unless I'm getting value on in some other way. I made that very clear to you. You know what time it is. The only thing you can offer me is what you promised me, which is helping me get my groove back in terms of my career. So just do that and forget about everything else. You rushed the process, so now I have to rush you too. It's only fair. And that message was edited. Now after that, Itumeleng sends Nota different music. So it's like updated master, stuff like that, like full tracks. And then she continues to send more messages saying, my dream is to see this on high rotation on radio. Put that my boba magic on it. If they need to be reworked, you will let me know. She sends more messages. This is not blackmail, because you knew what I wanted. I made myself clear. You agreed to one of two things the moment you stuck your penis in me. It's either right now we are in a serious relationship and I should be preparing to meet your parents and go public with it, or you are putting me on. I've sent you the songs. Your next move will determine which one it is. Nota then responds 12:49, and he says, I get you. You didn't say no to my advances. You said fuck it and took off your brazier, which was a tactic way of letting me know you wanted to have sex. I understand you were in two minds, but you kissed me and I thought you were being quirky, but you felt pressured. Oh, okay. I don't know what he was trying to say there. Some English. We talked and I listened as you unloaded. I have no problem holding up my end of the bargain given fair notice and time, which we didn't have yesterday. I wanted to go to the movies with you, but something came up and you didn't let me know what your plans were the next morning. So you effectively stood me up. Nota continues saying, things happen, so I'm not upset about it, but I'd be a liar if I didn't tell you that I picked up a concerning pattern. You have afflictions that make you internalize victimhood, yourself infantilized, and as much as I understand how you got here from the little you've told me about the relationship with your mom, as well as the fact that you have a curfew, I'm not the type to exploit that when I should be telling you to snap out of it. He then continued to say, you are a grown woman. You're funny and a pleasure to be around. I don't want you to think you're gonna pay me in sex. That warm vortex between your thighs has nothing to do with us working together. We are adults, a man and a woman, biologically wired to have sex. If the sex wasn't as crazy as you like, then give it time so I know how to please you. Now that we've got it out of the way, though, it gives us the chance to be more open with each other. Nota then continues to say, for the record, I put my penis in your hand for you to have the benefit of putting it where you want. In all other instances, I'll take the lead, but on that one in particular, you seduced me and made me want to get inside you. Now, can I make a demand of you? Itumeleng then said, it depends on which way this is going and which narrative that demand suits. Itumeleng then continues to say, I need clear direction. I can't function with confusion and guessing games. And she edited that message. Itumeleng went on to say, also, I kissed you because I wanted to at that moment, but I just wanted to do it once and keep it mild. I know when and when not to. I'm being victimized. I don't just always speak my mind. You found me in a different season, and I disagree that I seduced you. My seduction is extremely clear. I wasn't even dressed for the occasion. That's not my style. When I want to be, I know how to turn on charm. If anything seduced you, it was something I was doing. It was not something I was doing actively. I happen to be quite hot, I'm told. Nota then says, lol, guess it depends. I like that dress you were wearing. I found it sexy. He continues to say, you don't just go crazy on me and take he said, just don't go crazy on me and take your music seriously. I don't want you to make any excuses. I'll keep my word and help you regain your independence. Then Itumeleng said, we have deal. So I think she wanted to say we have a deal. We are on the right track. And then she sent a smiling emoji. She then continued saying, I appreciate the compliment, weird as it is. Nota asked, how is it weird? Itumeleng said, so down to earth. I guess not used to that. Nota said, by the way, who made the beats on the track you sent me? Itumeleng said, pure vibe and kids next door, not too well known. Itumeleng continued to say, so this was the following day. Good morning. This is the 6th. of September. Good morning. You'll keep me posted regarding what the steps are going forward, and if I should be doing something in the meantime. I did promise to take it seriously, like you said. Have a good day. Itumeleng, then that first message was at 9:04. She sent another one 9:10 in the morning. And I do authentically wish you a good day. I feel more secure with the promise you've made me. She said, I feel more secure with the promise you've made, so I'm not triggered anymore. I don't want you to be triggered as well. Just as long you will keep your promise, we can be cool. We kinda have to. Itumeleng goes on to send Nota. It seems like it's an attachment that is written photo. So looks like she sent a photo and then audio omitted. And then she sent another message saying, that's what Deepa Phil guy said. So I guess maybe there was also, maybe it was an article. I'm not sure. And then there was also another link that is from YouTube that Itumeleng sent, and it said, also, I've been trying to get Makadzi people to fix my name, Okashi, with 2 eyes here, and credit me. They ain't taking me seriously. Maybe you can help. People listen to you. That's Itumeleng telling Nota. Then Itumeleng at 11 now sends another message. Also, I'm asking, not commanding. Not at around 11:16 response, I'm sorry, I'm navigating somewhere and running late. I'll have to look when I arrive. Itumeleng says, good morning. This is now the 9th. So the last spoke on the 6th, and then the 9th, this is when another message is coming in. And it's Itumeleng saying good morning. And then Nota responded around 11:30. So Itumeleng said good morning at around 7:49. And then Nota says, good morning. You back at work? And then Itumeleng said, yeah, I just got back today. I'm not in the right headspace for it, but I have to force myself. Itumeleng then says, was late, got a warning. She also did put that, I don't know how to describe that emoji. But then Nota said, how when you wake up at 5? Itumeleng said, I was low on gas. My dad had to organize funds for me, and the line at the gas station was too long. So Nota then said, so you didn't call ahead to avoid a warning? And then Itumeleng said, I did. It doesn't work that way. Itumeleng then said, they don't care. And then she said, I'm starting to hate this job. Nota asked, what are you doing it for? And then Itumeleng said, money, stability. Nota said, so make the most of the money and stability while you work on what will make you happy. And then he also said, put all your frustrations into the music. Write scripts and about office politics. Itumeleng said, I know. I just wish I had more time. My time of work is usually occupied by family responsibilities and being a mom. Nota then said, I'm bedridden. In serious pain. Use AI, use it at work, use it at home, and you'll have more time on your hands. Itumeleng said, what happened to you? Nota said, just haven't been eating right. I'll be fine. Got painkillers. Itumeleng said, my instinct would be to check on you after work. But sakola. And also, I don't know where exactly we at. Nota said, I'll be fine. Not letting anyone see me in this state. I'll be good. Don't worry. Itumeleng then said, how are you? So the last spoke at around 2 in the afternoon. This was now to 10 at night. So 21:38. And Itumeleng is the one asking Nota, how are you feeling? Nota responded saying, a lot better. Thanks. How was the rest of your day? Itumeleng said, it was okay. Went to studio to record that rap joint and recorded other songs too. I'm glad you're better. Nota said, glad you've been productive. Itumeleng then said, yeah, I have no choice. It's my dream. Now, this is now the following day, 10:48. Nota sends a message. Your plan refrain. We're working on your strategy. Then Itumeleng sent an understood with a fire emoji. And then Itumeleng, so this was on the 11th that they last spoke. And that message saying, Itumeleng saying understood with a fire emoji, how are you today? That message was also edited. Then they did not speak until the 13th, which again, it's Itumeleng that started the conversation. Hi, you are very quiet, sir. Nota then calls. And then they spoke for 6 minutes. Itumeleng said, evening, are you awake? Now this is to 10, the following day, which is the 14th. Then Nota said, just got home. And yep, what's up? Itumeleng said, just checking about tomorrow if we're still on. I'm gonna start at church in the morning, then pull through. Nota said, just want to confirm with my nephew quick. Then Itumeleng said, okay, you will let me know I'm passing out. Then the following day, so now it's showing that it's the 15th, which he was now talking back at 13 minutes past 12, so it's registering the 15th. Nota sent a message, sorry I waited up for him to get back to me, going to an expo from 2 to 5 with my boy. Itumeleng then said, okay, no worries, I'll catch up on some other work I wanted to do. Itumeleng then goes on to send 2, 4, 6 messages that she deletes and then sends this one. These messages are long, trying to find a way to condense the info. I'll send again. Then she says, I wanted to clarify what exactly were we planning to do today. I think what I bring depends on the goal of the meeting for me. I'm not planning to record. I already have a lot of music. I'm more focused on making visuals and discussing a rollout strategy. That's where I need help. Next week, I'm shooting a visualizer for the rap song with some friends from Pretoria. Tomorrow, I'll reach out to Africori to explore a deal. But honestly, it would be great if you could do that for me. People listen to you. Now, this is the second time that she's saying people listen to you talking to Nota. And I think I need someone like you to vouch for me and help open doors. You know the right places and have the power to get me considered. That message was also edited. Itumeleng then says, that's the best I can do. Then Nota said, good morning. So same day. Itumeleng then says, morning, sorry I was sorry, so yeah, Itumeleng said, sorry I was continuing from last night, and that message was also edited. Itumeleng then said, I hope we can get a clear plan on how you intend to assist me. I realize I sometimes forget to be as cordial as you'd like me to be, especially since we're still addressing that elephant in the room. That event wasn't exactly the most cordial either, just a friendly reminder. Then Nota says, yeah, so here's how my day is laid out. I'm going to drop off my laundry right now, then have an 11 a.m. meeting at Hyde Park, thereafter an expo to go to at Summer Place in Senton, which ends at 5, which is 17 o'clock, so 5 at night. Then Nota continues to say, if we're gonna hit the studio, I think he wanted to say hit the studio, it'll have to be at after 5. And if not today, next Sunday, because I leave for Tanin on Thursday and I'll be back on Sunday evening around 8 p.m. Then Nota continues to say, open a TuneCore account. They're the best at DIY distro. You can't just release without a rollout plan though. Itumeleng says, is independent distribution the most effective versus working with something like Africori? And what does one have to do to get into those spaces? Nota sent attachments here, which I can't see exactly what that is, but it is attachment or an attachment. And then Itumeleng said, I'm really trying to handle this I'm really trying to handle this in the most productive way possible, and I don't want any drama. Can we work together? Let's act as if you genuinely want, which is the want is in stars, to help me without any ulterior motives. Even when I make it, that's the story I'd rather tell, that I owe my success to Nota, the man who respected women's rights and expected nothing in return. I'll paint you as the alpha man and music patron you describe in interviews, someone who's harmless, supportive, and empowering. It would do wonders for your image, and I'm really good at playing the part. After all, I am an actress. Nota then said, "You're creating drama. My point is to be systematic and effective." Itumeleng said, "Then say that." Nota said, "I just listened to this. Why are you fighting?" Then Itumeleng said, "I'm not fighting. I'm saying don't say things like it's not magic, as if I'm being delusional for being persistent." Then Itumeleng says, "I'm persistent because I'm taking it seriously and because I don't have room for failure anymore. I'm tired." Itumeleng then said, "And I'm hungry." Nota then says, "You're mishearing me and responding emotionally. Why would you infer that when I never said you're being delusional?" Then Nota said, "I'm not a punching bag. I'm trying to help you, but you just dismiss everything that I tell you. Why would you try to manipulate me instead of asking for clarity?" Then Nota said, "Just reread what you sent me and ask yourself how you could respond if it was me that sent you that." Itumeleng then said, "When you mentioned magic, in quotes, it came across as dismissive and condescending. Magic refers to trickery or something unreal. And I wasn't asking for that. I understand there are processes involved and I'm not expecting shortcuts. All I'm asking for is transparency. The question I had was specifically about distribution. A direct answer like how any one of them would yield the same results without PR or whatever the missing ingredient is would have been clear. That's what I gathered from what you said afterwards. The comment about magic just felt charged and unnecessary. Itumeleng then continues to say, "I'm not here to make you a punching bag. I have no interest in that. As long as I don't feel like I'm being played. But if I am being played, then it's fair game." Nota then says, "The approach response would be, what do you mean by that?" Itumeleng said, "So I guess both of us don't like what others respond. What happens now?" Nota says, "What happens now is you introspect and try to engage respectfully. Maybe even consider apologizing because you're being rude. And I'd like to think that that's just a miscommunication, not a character flaw." Itumeleng said, "Note, I said both. So what about you? Here's a phrase with with same energy as yours to drive the point across. It's not rocket science." And then that is also in quote. "You said something disagreeable too. The least you could do is lead by example and take accountability. Or are your miscommunications exempt from scrutiny or exempt from scrutiny?" Itumeleng continues to say, "Would that be a character flaw?" She continued to say, "Hey man, let's not even go down the path of character assassination. It could get very messy. It's up to you if you want to squish this or not. I'll follow your lead." Itumeleng continues to send, "You sent the tone for everything. If you're flippant with me as a woman, I'll receive it, incubate it, grow it, and give it back to you, fully grown and healthy like a firstborn. But if you're sweet, only honey will come your way." And that message was edited. Nota said, "As a woman, say foot." Then he continued to say, "You're vile." Itumeleng said, "You're projecting. Also, I can tell you don't respect the nature of a woman, so there's no need to reveal that with every interaction." She continued to say, "Anyway, the real question is, What have I done to you other than respond to what you give me? Everything I've said or done has been a reaction. The only thing I've asked for is your assistance, which hasn't been fulfilled. Despite me being clear about my boundaries and what was negotiable, you crossed my boundaries, and now you're unhappy with my reaction, calling me vile. I'm shocked that all it took was me calling your tone and reinforcing your boundaries for you to see me as an enemy. Perhaps you're not used to that. Maybe we should involve a third party to determine who is truly in the wrong. It seems we won't reach a settlement on our own, especially since you want me to be nice when you're not being nice. Nota then said, "You are actually being vile. I was making a simple point about process, and you took offense, then proceeded to insult me. Tell me what to do, or else refuse to apologize and completely disregard my point, to put it lightly. Please reflect, because you're making threats, giving the worst impression of yourself." Nota then said good night with a kissing emoji that is blowing love. And then same day on the 15th, Itumeleng said, "As I said, make your point without adding unnecessary spice. I called that out and it didn't sit well with you. Instead of accepting that we added negativity, didn't strengthen or weaken the point, but just created bad energy. You reacted poorly. I agree. Good night." Then Nota, this was now on the 24th of September. So almost 10 days later, Nota said, "Good morning. I hope you're good. Are you working today by any chance?" And Nota seems to have sent an attachment which was of a photo, and that's where the conversation ends from where I see it, right? So as I said to you guys that I was gonna read everything that I actually saw here, and those are the conversations that I read. Now there's only one part that I feel like this maybe where they spoke over the phone, or they chatted on a different chat, or that is just not here, but it wasn't shown that there was anything deleted from Nota's side, which I don't know if I can see if Nota deleted anything, but from Itumeleng's side I am able to see if anything is deleted. But it's the part where she was now saying that Nota said it's not magic. So that conversation definitely, I did not see it here. So I don't know if maybe that conversation happened over phone call, and then they continue talking here on WhatsApp. But those are the chats that happened between Itumeleng and Nota Baloyi. Now I am going to actually have my reaction to this. I am going to have a commentary on this 1,000%. However, for now, let's just leave it here, and those are the conversations so that you guys can just hear some of the chats, because as I said, it was extremely long, and if I had started all the way back, I'm telling you guys, we're gonna be here for 30 days and 30 nights, so yeah, basically that is that. Those are the chats that I saw from the 4th and then the 5th of the day that allegedly that's when the incident happened, and you guys could hear the chats that were going down. So do look forward to a video that will come, and that will be me reacting to all this messages that are here. And please do not forget to comment down below, what are your thoughts after hearing or listening to all these chats that were happening between Nota and Itumeleng. From Owamie, I love you guys. You guys know I am dedicated to bringing you guys news, and I always do my best to give you guys accurate information. I will always give you guys my honest opinion. So yeah, do not forget also to go in the description box and vote so that our channel can win best YouTube channel of the year. So from Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed, and I will see you guys very soon.